Say everything's for my woman. Anything I do, when you talk, I go do, me another care for my visuals. Loving you, ain't my visuals. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Tarot. It's lit. This reading's for Virgo. Summer rising Venus for the top of May 2025. What's good, my returning viewers, my followers, my subscribers? Thank you for hitting the like button on the way in. Same from the beginning to the end. Telling all y'all friends, all y'all people. I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, peoples. Alright, I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. Also, the pick cards. General readings, just tap and hit the bell. That'd be swell, okay? If anybody's interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. Alright. Virgo. I didn't write nothing down. I didn't write nothing down. I don't know if I'm trying to vibe or they're gonna vibe. No, they're gonna vibe. I don't know. I'm vibing. Look, listen. Make sure y'all drinking your water. Y'all staying hydrated and aligned, mind, body, and soul. Again, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I don't know what's up with you know what I'm saying? The metrics, but look, listen. If y'all watching me, hit the like button. If y'all have not subscribed, subscribe. So I'm gonna talk to God, and then I'm gonna get a manifesting your mastery card for Virgo. Okay. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me, of the highest and the white light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus, making sure we're all protected during this reading and we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and clear visual as well. I don't know. He said something about sipping so much of stamina. So I don't know. Anyway, clear any experience with these cards. How can Virgo manifest? Okay, I'm looking at old soul wisdom. So maybe you consider yourself an old soul. What's it say? I am an old soul. I have vast experience, deep knowledge, and spiritual wisdom. I am the hope of the planet, and my magnificence is known by God. It's known by God. You walking, your chakras is tuned up. You walking like that already. That's what's up. Okay. These are affirmations though too. It's backwards, but I read what it said. So I'm also looking at this card, peaceful soul. I don't know, I'm thinking about Virgo, and Virgo's associated with the sign is associated with purity and virgin and shit like that. Peaceful soul. I don't know if that's relevant, but anyway, peaceful soul. And also like, isn't this like some angel? Like, even though you know Sagittarius, the temperance card, is like the earth angel card, I feel like Virgo is like literal earth sign angel. Isn't it? I don't know what y'all think. Anyway, peaceful, tell me in the comments, okay? But yeah, peaceful soul. I feel peaceful in my existence and take delight in the deep soul calmness that surrounds me. I am calm, relaxed, and blissfully peaceful. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not. Subscribe if you have not. Okay. So what's this say? So, okay, I'm reloaded. So look, listen. You found your peace. You found your sweet spot. Your happy place. Y'all know that movie? For Adam Sandler. Okay, so I am calm, relaxed, and blissfully peaceful. So also, it just makes me feel like maybe like some things don't really get a rise out of you too much because you've been here before, or you've seen something before, or I don't know. And then I was gonna say like this too shall pass or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get some medicinal cards. They got animals on it. Clear any interference with these cards. Clear any interference with these cards. If anybody send me some bullshit to my heart chakra, I rebuke you, bitch. In the name of Jesus, amen. Jesus of Nazareth. Okay, bitch, let me see. Let me get it. It's like 3 cards that came out. Alright. Back on track. Let me see. Alright, clear any interference with these cards. Let me get one card tell it for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus. Top half of May 2025. Top half of May 2025. Raccoon 46 Bandit. 4664 could be significant. Them numbers. Okay. So yeah, so raccoon. I don't know, aren't raccoons, I guess they also resilient. But I've seen raccoons in real life. Let's see. Raccoon, it made me think about like robbers. Cops and robbers? I don't know. Let me see. Raccoon spiritual meaning. Spiritual. Okay, so symbolizes cleverness, adaptability, resourcefulness, and problem solving. So yeah, so I'm also thinking about old soul. Soul is out here twice. But I was thinking about like people who hmm, I almost wanted to feel like souls are neutral, but I guess some souls are more positive and more negative than others. But I was thinking about like this could be on the side, but this, I was thinking about like energy vampires and how like they're like, oh, we can't create, so we're gonna be resourceful, we're gonna be clever, and steal, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it's a trickster spirit, hiding and mischievous and cunning nature. Okay, a symbol of the power of our intellect and creativity. So intellect, that makes me think about Virgo. Okay, problem solving skills, resourceful behavior. So I don't know. You know, being clever, adaptable, resourceful, problem solving, those are positive words. You know what I'm saying? It also represents transformation, change, and the ability to navigate challenges. I mean, those are positive things, you know. And then I got this shirt on right here. It says, "I'm a human being, good, bad, and in between." I feel like to be like on this world, on this planet, like we need all of that, okay? Because if you too, I don't know. I just want to say like wet behind the ears. It's like I don't know. You can learn. Like life is gonna teach you, and then you have opportunities to learn the easy way or the hard way. Either way, so but being clever and resourceful, that's good for everybody. Everybody should be like that. Everybody should put that in their toolbox, okay? Because you never know what you could come across in life. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's that old soul wisdom. So anyway, I'm gonna get some karma cards. So this song, he's talking about sometimes I don't know. He said something about sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad. But I'm not really gonna listen to the song. But what that made me think about is like somebody's emotions going up and down. Okay. He said he can't get over something. Alright, clear any experience with these cards. Let me get a house, planet, and sign card for Virgo. Let me get a house, planet, and sign card for Virgo. Summarize Venus, top half of May 2025. And then I was gonna say, may I, was it Mother May I or something May I don't know. Let me get some water. Let me get a planet card for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, top half of May 2025. Clarity interference with these cards. Let me get a planet and a house card for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So also, I was thinking about, you know how I mentioned energy vampires? I was thinking about like old soul wisdom. Like maybe some souls like been good souls. Some souls been bad souls or something. I don't know. But also, I don't know. Maybe people learn their lessons and then they come back and they're like, oh, I'm gonna learn my lessons. Or they're not gonna play around. So anyway, let me get a house and planet card. But also, I was thinking about the rivalry, like good versus evil and shit like that. Hmm. So let me get a planet card for Virgo. We get a planet card for Virgo, top half of May 2025. Let me get a planet card for Virgo. If anybody's projecting any bullshit onto me, bitch, I'm sending that shit right back to you. Alright, right back to you. Let me see. Alright, I'm taking this card. Take it how it resonates, okay? Take it how it resonates. We're not shuffling anymore. Okay, so look, I'm looking at Leo. So maybe you're a cusper. Or you got Leo in your chart, or some of you dealing with Leo. But it says self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from the impressiveness of leadership, the creativeness of do what you want to. So also it's making me think about like ascended master, and then I'm not saying like well maybe I would kind of feel like Aquarius and Pisces automatic ascended masters, but I don't know. You could be any sign. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So you could be like I was thinking like ascended master vibes. So it's like that's why you get to do what you want to, and that's also why you at peace. Okay, because you got some type of knowing. Okay, you got some type of you relaxed and shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Top half of May. Okay, so what's it say? I read this already, but you could be taking a chance on something. You're confident in whatever you're doing. I'm looking at fifth house energy. What is this? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Leo energy. Okay, fifth house. The power of love, investment, gambles, and other games. Your creations. I don't know why it makes me think about like board games. Investment, gambles, and other games. Your creations. With the trust of a child, fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically. So you could be tapping into your child. Okay. And kids like they don't be having no I don't feel like insecurities. Okay. They just be doing stuff. Okay, so you could be like tapping into that, making art, fun, romance, and shit like that. That's what's up. The power of love. So you could be loving yourself. I don't know. Why it seems like radical or something. Unfortunately, the climate of what's going on. I don't know. I'm in America, but it's like it's radical. There's a card that I got in Spirit Junkie that says that radical act of love, and then I be thinking like I gotta be radically positive, like especially I don't know y'all can relate like energies being projected towards you and shit like that, like like that extra I don't know if people been projecting shit towards you, it could be making you like extra like I'm gonna be extra conscious of choosing my thoughts and on purpose being happy, like on purpose intentionally. Anyway, I'm looking at energize, confront, force yourself to, okay? The drive for, the confronting of action. I know this card look a little ate up, but yeah, it's been through the wall, been through the fire. Through the fire. So I'm gonna get some Lycia Tarot cards. I'm thinking about the Shaka Khan version and the Kanye version. Let me drink some water. I did pre-shuffle. I'm looking at the Four Wands and the Two of Cups. So something about the household. This could be you hand in hand with spirit, or this could be you hand in hand with your boo thing in your house. In your household, or something like that. Let me see. This for Virgo. It's a little brisk. They don't think about brisk iced tea. Hold on. I saw the Seven Cups. I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles. So I don't know if somebody had you all wrong, or you really diving into you taking a chance on different hobbies or different things that you want to do. Maybe you got time to do it. Maybe somebody's retired. But I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles down and out. Don't got it. I don't know. It's just they look sad. I don't know, but whatever. But that's okay. Look, Hermit, Virgo energy going within. I'm looking at the Two of Wands. So two. I don't know. Somebody could have been making plans. Okay, look, let me slow down. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's in lack. Okay, they don't have no money, so they can't go outside. So they have to stay inside. Okay, or they feel like they gotta stay inside, but they making plans. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and they're like, oh, like, how am I going to swing this, though? Okay, and I'm looking at the King of Swords, and I'm looking at the Tower. The King of Swords and the Tower. Maybe somebody knows that something's for a bigger reason. Okay, I'm looking at the Emperor. Somebody's making executive decisions. Okay, somebody maybe it's just for now or something. I don't know, but maybe somebody's like old soul wisdom. Like somebody's like being resourceful and shit, being clever right now when it comes to finances. Okay, I saw the Knight of Wands and Ace of Swords. So anyway, let me shuffle some. Let me shuffle some. Clear any interference with these cards. Let me get 3 cards on the table for Virgo. Summer, Rising, Venus, top half of May 2025. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button. If you have not, subscribe. If you have not, let me get 3 cards on the table for Virgo. Okay, so you could have like stopped your income, maybe like your income from like a job or something. You're like, look, I'm gonna do my own thing. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna take a chance on myself. I'm gonna believe in myself. You know, because if I just thought about it. Maybe I didn't really think about it, but it's like if you're somebody that I don't know why I'm gonna say congratulate, but you celebrate other people. It's like make sure you giving it to yourself. Giving it to yourself, okay? And then I don't know. Look, self confidence to create. You start creating stuff. Okay, let me get 3 cards on the table for Virgo. Top half of May 2025. The Nine of Wands is in reverse. 9 of Wands. So maybe something kept somebody off guard. I'm looking at the King of Wands. I don't know. I'm just thinking about like when it was the panoramic and people was caught off guard. They're like, how am I gonna get money or something? I don't know. But I don't know. I guess the government was on. But anyway, I don't know. And people's doing PPP loans and shit. But I'm looking at the King of Wands. Look at the devil. Speak of the devil. We wasn't speaking of him, but Capricorn energy and the Moon card right here. The Moon card right here. So I don't know if this is you, somebody in your life. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Let me drink some water. We won't talk about it. Maybe somebody wanted your defenses down so you don't create or something. I don't know, but creation is out here a lot. Okay, I mean I seen them folks. I mentioned them, the King of Wands and the Devil. But yeah, we put them back in there. We get 2 cards on the table for Virgo, top half of May 2025. I'm thinking about like I don't know, some like Fruit Loops or something. Some like cereal that's is sweet though. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. We get 2 cards on the table for Virgo. I don't know why I move like it's gonna hurt me. Okay, look. What fell on the floor is the 5 of Wands. Okay, so somebody wants to hurt someone. Okay, I'm looking at the Lovers, and I'm looking at the 4 of Pentacles. This could be a lover, ex-lover. This could be a loved one. Okay, it's supposed to be a loved one. It's supposed to be. Anyway, I'm looking at the 2 of Cups, also water energy, and I'm also looking at the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if somebody's gonna come to you like I don't know if God is making this person apologize or I mean this could be also some type of organization like some type of like I don't know somebody feel like they gotta come to you. At the bottom right here is what is this Justice Libra energy. Like this is fair. If somebody gotta make up for what they did or some shit like that. I'm looking at the 2 of Cups behind there's the 9 of Cups. Yeah, without you, maybe somebody sees that you happy like this. 9 of Cups. Take how it resonates. And somebody could feel like. And then I'm looking at 9, 5. They're both cups. But then I was thinking about like it looks like the opposite because you see how like the shape up here is like it's upwards, like 9 of Cups, and then the shape down it looks like, and then down here is downwards, like 5. I don't know. It's a downward spiral. Look, it's a spiral. It's spiral. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's like a downward spiral. But then I was thinking about sinkhole. I was thinking about a sinkhole. Let's put this back in here. Let me get 1 card on the table for Virgo. Summer, Rising, Venus, top half of May. Yeah. Let me see. Well, the 9 of Wands In reverse, caught off guard, adapt. Then I was gonna say ajar. Maybe somebody got caught slipping, like I don't know, somebody's door. Maybe somebody's door was locked or something. I was gonna say ajar. Let me get one card on the table for Virgo. Top half of May 2025. All right. You could be ordinarily like maybe there is no fight. Okay, I don't know, but you could be at peace. Okay, let me get one card on the table for Virgo. Clear any interference with these cards. If anybody's trying to fuck with my solar plexus, bitch, sit down and leave me the fuck alone. Okay, I rebuke you. I'm looking at the Four of Cups. Okay, I don't know. This is boredom. Not interested. Okay, I don't want it. Four of Cups. And then this is like another opportunity for God, and God is like, look at this. So I'm looking at the Queen of Swords right here at the bottom of the deck. At the top of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Mm-hmm. You could have got bored of a fight. You could have walked away. You could have been like, look, I don't even got my guard up. I'm not even I'm not even afraid of y'all niggas. I'm not even afraid of y'all or something. Let me drink some water. You could have drew your boundaries and walked away. Behind is a knight of wands. Let me see. Some of this nine of wands in reverse. So maybe somebody caught you. Maybe somebody caught you slipping one time before, but they're not gonna catch you slipping again because I don't know. Maybe they feel like you embodying this trickster raccoon spirit. All right, I'm looking at the King of Cups. Who is this? Running. I don't know. It feel like chaos magic. Clear any interference with these cards. Some of this nine of wands for Virgo. Okay, top half of May 2025. It's like I don't know. You had to learn to protect yourself, maybe because of jealousy. Maybe people put you to the side, like they try to make you feel like outcasted. This Four of Cups. You could have always been impressive, okay? Maybe you wasn't taking a chance on yourself before. And then as soon as you did, you started loving yourself and creating shit. People is riled up. People's riled up. I feel something right here. Okay. And hand me, bitch. Some of this nine of wands for Virgo. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're not as uptight with the nine of wands in reverse. Maybe you got away from these folks. Okay. Maybe just focus more on love than fear. Love for yourself with your boundaries. King of Swords. I'm looking at the Page of Cups. Now you got space where you could imagine shit. Imagine that. Imagine that. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords. Because it's hard to be creative if you like all uptight and worried and concerned about shit and pins and needles and shit. Anyway, I'm looking at the Five of Swords at the top of the day. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person was paid. I was gonna say delayed. Somebody was paid to delay some shit. But I'm looking at the look. Five of Swords. That wasn't such a bright idea or something like that. This person was trying to steal from you. Steal, kill, destroy, Five of Swords. Okay, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles. Somebody being paid. I don't know. I listened to a DJ. His tag kind of distracted me. Maybe somebody was paid to distract you. These are swords. Maybe somebody paid to have you like in your head to have you like. I don't know, questioning a lot of shit so they can have the victory, but it's the other way around. And then I'm looking at the Seven of Wands because you're protected. Okay, because you got this field around you. You in tune with your star player, yourself. Now, King of Swords. I mean, it could have been a King of Swords that you was open to. or something. I don't know. Or maybe there's a King of Swords coming that you should take a chance on. Okay. Tell me about this King of Swords. Maybe not. Because I'm looking at the Devil card. Look. Tell me about this King of Swords for Virgo. Top half of May. Yeah, this person could possibly not have no money, no funds. So this King of Swords for Virgo. They're like, oh, this person, they always working. They always look like they always seem like they have peace and shit. Look. Some others King of Swords. So maybe somebody's looking at you like they want to take a chance on you or something. They feel like you're impressive. Okay, I'm looking at the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, somebody's weighing out their options. They're looking at you like you may be an option, but you walked away. So, okay. I feel something right here in my whole arm. Okay, bitch, go away. So anyway, look, I'm looking at the Ton of Pentacles. Something about family. Okay, you could have walked away from your family, or you could have walked away to create a family or something. Next to that is the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be like, yeah, Six of Wands. Somebody could be like, oh, I don't know if they walked away from you, but somebody be like, oh, this is the person that I could go to because look at what they're creating and shit. Look at this person, they're resourceful. They could help me. They're at peace. They can help me or some shit like that. They're getting a lot of attention, a lot of accolades and shit. I don't know. Rewards. Somebody's looking at you like you're a choice, like you're an option for their journey because maybe they went broke doing magic on you or something. Some of the Seven of Cups for Virgo. There are any interference with these cards. I'm talking about the Seven of Cups. I'm in San Francisco, German. I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles. But I don't know why I'm getting this energy like somebody could have wrote you off Ten of Swords since you was young or something. Ten of Swords. Maybe somebody trying to figure out how to get your guard down so they can get you. Two of Cups. They're trying to use their Two of Cups card. Like, oh, we cool. We cool like that. Like, hey, cuz. Hey, ma. Hey, I don't know. Son, daughter, whatever. Whoever this is. This is Two of Cups. This could be wife, husband, the star, and the tower. Okay? You could be embodying the star energy. Somebody could feel like they want you to be some type of peace for them, some type of hope for them. The tower and the Fool card, because yeah, somebody feel like they was foolish. The whole world is crumbling apart. Whatever lies that they told, whatever facade that they was holding up. Five of Cups, somebody sad because they feel like they was foolish. I know who they was listening to, but let's put the deck. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe something was working. At one point in time, something was working because I feel like something's come to light, like to yourself, like who you are, what your energy is really like. Queen of Wands, you're very creative because God uses you. The Hierophant and the Queen of Wands because God uses you, okay? You're very creative. And maybe somebody wanted to hide this from you. Or they didn't want this to be true or something like that. Very creative, like God moves through you, like, you know, the creator. So you be creating too. I feel like these people like that's supposed to be close to you, maybe their blood is like they're trying to make you feel some type of way, so that you wouldn't see yourself accurately. So I don't know, maybe they could have something of yours. I don't know, but talking about this Five of Wands. I didn't know this card was backwards. I'm looking at the Sun card. Yeah, this is exposed. I don't know, something about your journey. Give me a second. Un momento. But I'm looking at the Emperor. I don't get that energy like you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. You took a chance in your own creations and shit like that. I feel like I picked the card up. What was right here? I feel like I picked up a card. I might put another one also. Three of Cups. Well, you know what? Clarify this Five of Wands. Three of Wands. I'm looking at Judgment. Well, I was gonna say maybe you already knew something was gonna happen because whatever decisions you making or something. I don't know, but judgment for me. This is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Knight of Pentacles. Some of the whistles being blown, even though there's no whistle on here. It's like something's being released. I'm looking at the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. Yeah, these people are trying to follow you everywhere you go and trying to cause conflict in your life. You put it together, Five of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. And then I'm thinking about some fish. I'm thinking about some fish, like, mm, I don't know, I guess it tastes good. Anyway, talking about this, the Hierophant's in reverse though. Okay, these people don't got God in them. They don't got guidance. I'm looking at the tower. They're gonna experience in this tower. If I'm talking and you know who I'm talking about, I feel like avoid these people. Avoid these people because you over here creating. I think they about destroying stuff. Anyway, I'm looking at the Four of Cups because you changed death and rebirth when I look at that. Okay, I feel like if you was around these people, it's like your ideas or whatever it is that you was thinking about, you would have been doing anything with them because these people would have been trying to play you to the left. This could be a mother, this could be an auntie, whoever these folks are. Okay, some of the Hierophant in reverse for Virgo. Top half of May 2025. Some of the Hierophant. I just feel like these folks, like I don't know. I'm thinking about a whole conglomerate though. The Hierophant, like like a group or something. It says conservative approaches, wisdom, kindness. All right, the Knight of Pentacles. I'm looking at the full card. Ace of Swords, whatever I'm about to say. Some type of group, like, I don't know, like following you, following your path. Okay, a mother figure could be involved, the Empress, or you could be a mother. Libra, Taurus energy. Okay, this could be what's brought to light, the Sun card. Yeah, because they're going through a tower. Every Scorpio energy. Judgment. Maybe because you're not dealing with these folks and you're just creating Queen of Wands. Maybe you better, you better. If people see you better off without them, you creating shit or something. I don't know. I feel like maybe you still feel like these people energy trying to affect you. Look at three cards right here for Virgo. Summarize again. Top half of May. Ten of Swords. Endings. You ended something. Sorry, something's ended. Ten of Swords. Difficulty of plans. Things can only improve. Only way to go from here is up. Ten of Swords. But did you die? Nope. You alive? Okay, well, it's lit. I'm looking at the Two of Swords. Which way do I go? What do I do? Five of Cups. So maybe somebody feels like they don't have nothing to lose. That's dangerous to be around people like that. I feel like that. And then lose. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, y'all make your own executive decisions. Clear any interference with these cards. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Virgo. Top half of May 2025. Top numbers, tell me the Ten of Swords for Virgo. Top half of May 2025. And then I was going to say just my imagination. So tell me about this Ten of Swords for Virgo. Top half of May 2025. I feel like you left something behind. Ace of Wands. Four of Cups. This Four of Cups keep looking at me. I feel like you changed your mind, like to not. I mean, maybe this is you. I don't know who this is, but to not be concerned, like to have a crowd of people that's with what you're doing. You said you're gonna do it alone. You're gonna do it alone. You're gonna but you really you got your ancestors with you. Six of Swords. You wasn't interested in whatever it was. Look, Ace of Wands in reverse. Not interested. Fool cards, I don't know if this is about romance or not, but the Fool card, I mean, you could feel like somebody's a fool. You can use your intuition, and you can be sailing away from a situation because you love yourself and you feel better. Single, self-sufficient, looking good, smelling good, everything good. It's all there. I'm looking at Three of Pentacles. Maybe because you feel like, maybe because you know there's people working together in the background trying to plot and scheme and shit. Okay, take out resonance. Okay, I'm looking at the Knight of Swords. I feel something right here in my teeth. I don't know something about somebody's teeth. Not for my Maserati. Okay, I'm looking at the Four of Swords. So yeah, High Priestess, you could be healing or you healed, and now you taking action. Now you got a beautiful, passionate beginning, new beginning, new venture begins, fortune. Okay, this could be about you using your intuition. Maybe somebody wants to apologize to you. Maybe they don't want you to use your intuition. They want you caught up in your head and going to them for answers and shit. So they could tell you the wrong shit. Anyway, something like that. Some of the high priestess for Virgo. Whatever I said is the truth, Ace of Swords. I'm finna wrap this up though. I'm looking at the Knight of Cups. Just, I don't know why I was gonna say look out, but Knight of Cups, and then when I split the deck, I saw the Ten of Cups. At the top of the deck is the King of Cups. I mean, maybe somebody could feel like they missed the boat. They could have been acting like or pretending like whoever y'all was around, I don't know, this could be family. Like they was with it, whatever it is that they was doing, but they really not. They're like, dang, I wish. Look, they're like Knight of Cups. I mean Knight of Swords, Five of Cups. They're like, oh, let me rush this person, and I don't know. Tell them how sad they are, or whatever. But it's like you in this childlike energy. You could be working. Eight of Pentacles. This person is very sad. Nine of Swords. I feel like I feel like it's because they can't reach you, and I feel like it's their inner child. And I'm looking at this death and rebirth. So somebody could be having like an ego death. Okay, it's because all they need to do is put some love on it, or they need to the power of love. They need to get some love from God. Maybe this person was getting love from you. Okay, or confidence from you. This could be somebody in your family. I thought we was wrapping this up. Some of the high priestess. Some of the high priestess for Virgo. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something about you changing your perspective. I don't know. This is not the Hangman, but Death and Rebirth 1331. Ace of Pentacles. Like something didn't take you out. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be in their head about that because of all the planning that they did. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. they was they was having like they wanted shit to grow. Maybe shit in your mind, like seeds of doubt. Okay. I'm looking at the Four of Swords. Something about healing and Ace of Wands. You taking action. You're not thinking about it. You being about it. Okay. Yeah, you taking action. I'm gonna wrap this up though. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know when y'all if y'all know y'all natal chart and y'all watch the other zodiac signs, you'll get like a fuller synopsis of like all around what you got going on. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Okay. If you're interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. So I'm looking at cartouche. Virgo, choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love. The power of love, okay? Then I'm also, look, investment, gambles, and other games. It's like taking a gamble on yourself, okay? Choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love. Stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. Okay, so speech, using your words, your throat, okay, speaking positively, and people gonna speak more positively when they're around you. And use your words to speak strength over yourself, protection, spiritual growth. Okay, Invoking power speech. I remember what to say. So anyway, let me get a fortune. Well, I got those. I'll be back. Oh my goodness. All right, Virgo. Let me see what we got going on. Virgo, grant yourself a wish this year. Only you can do it. Okay? Grant yourself a wish this year. Only you can do it. So make sure you're empowering yourself. It's not going to get done unless you do it. Okay? Here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery. It could resonate with you in whatever type of way. And whoever's sending me some bullshit, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And I also return that shit back to sender times 5,000. Okay? Amen. So the numbers are 54, 16, 45, 51, 7, and 11. Y'all can use them numbers for the lottery or the resolution, whatever type of way. If you didn't get them, rewind it back, okay? I holler at y'all.